So week 12 came down to the wire with a very late fourth quarter choke, but then a clutch Chad Ryland 59-yard field goal while iced to effectively win the game against our division rivals, who are now 2.5 games behind us. We have a pretty strong lead in the division. This has not been a great season for us by any means. We've had quarterbacks, get benched and new ones start and whatnot, but in general, it is a season where, because of the rest of the division, we have a pretty good, strong chance to actually make the playoffs. Going against the Oilers here in Week 13, I have no idea what this is going to entail. No breakout yet again. 8-4, 86 overall team. Nick Bosa, huh? Okay, let's take a look at the players of the week, see if we gave one up. I highly doubt it. But Fred Warner with 2 picks. Josh Allen with 3 touchdowns. Lamar Jackson, 4 touchdowns, almost 400 yards, and then Gary with 2 sacks. Of course, thought maybe Jadarius Lewis, even though with that bad completion percentage, would have had maybe a chance to win the Player of the Week award, but unfortunately that was not the case. Take a look at the team, though, real quick, as obviously, maybe you're new to this series. This is what the team looks like. It's obviously a team that is still being built up. We have some potential cornerstone players like Morant and Rodriguez. Don't know about anyone else. Maybe Kuntz. And then defensively, a couple there as well. But overall, it is still a team that needs lots of work. But a sneaky little run into the playoffs would not be, unwelcomed, if you will. And because I'm going to forget about it, these are what the sliders are rocking, what we've been, using lately. This is, I feel pretty damn good on all Madden, of course. And, I feel like they've been pretty damn good. But it is now time to take a look at the roster. The Oilers with Justin Fields as their starting quarterback. Running back David Montgomery, 89 speed, 91 excel. A little bit of juke ability and can truck, so he's a little versatile. Wide receiver is Cliff Florence, the day 1 starter. Actually, for once, a day 1. Actually seen someone that's a day 1 starter play as a day 1 starter. Really good catching, okay speed, good size, and then really good release off the line. Kind of giving Devontae Adams vibes a little early into his career, but, there are some vibes there. Deontay Johnson, obviously very good at getting open, and then Nico Collins, not a bad wide receiver at all either. They got a pretty good group. They're a little, on the lower side, but at least 2 of them can definitely develop into, plus starters. Of course, Gerald Everett is the starting tight end. He's actually still pretty damn good. Backup tight end's got potential too. Left tackle, solid. Isaiah Wynn's solid. Pochik is solid. Kappa is solid. And then right tackle is pretty solid as well. So they got basically an all-80s O-line. D-line, Nick Bosa in this 4-3 is a freak. He's a problem. Christian Wilkins probably playing the wrong scheme. A little athletic, but I don't really get that, him playing right end. Dexter Lawrence is amazing, so this is a D-line that is going to give us problems. Left out, wrong scheme. Middle linebacker, they've got, pretty decent number 1. And then Davenport at right out, and once again, wrong scheme. Tariq Woolen, 99 speed at 6'4". Seems fair. Martin Emerson, the opposite of 99 speed, but also very good at zone coverage. And then number 3 corner should really be Jabari Coles. Free safety, Jalen Thompson. He's actually not bad at all. 83 zone coverage, decent speed. Kirby Joseph, decent zone coverage, decent speed. Maybe not decent, a little bit on the slower side, but 88, 89 speed, that's fair for a safety. So it's not an easy team by any means, but once again, what are we going to get from Justin Fields? He's going to run around a lot. He's going to cause problems with his legs. Is he going to make bad reads? I don't know. And I also don't know if this episode came out on Saturday or Sunday, but if it's on Sunday, then tomorrow should be a Bisons franchise video again, and a rebuild later today. But if this is actually on Saturday, damn, 100 likes in an hour or two, whatever. Not bad. Appreciate it, and be rebuild tomorrow. So, whatever day. I'm obviously recording this early because I gotta get ahead of it just in case. But I'd also appreciate it if you leave a like on this video. No like goal this time, but there will be some next week. And happy Easter if you're celebrating it. And let's get into this weekly strategy. Going up against the Justin Fields-led Oilers. Looks like they are a run-heavy team, so outside run makes sense because that's where they seem to be running the ball a lot, and in general, that should hopefully kind of help the read option if that exists. And then their defense looks to be basically unbeatable, and I do think blitz counter makes sense because I feel like we played this team in the preseason, and they crushed our line. All right, got a couple upgrades before we head into this matchup. Romeo Myers, a guy that we actually signed in free agency. Who knows? Maybe he gets up the list a little bit. Route running's not terrible, but that release definitely is. Has all the traits as well. and he is 6 foot tall, 21 years old. So at 21, you just never know, right? You still have plenty of time to develop. Could be a guy in 3 seasons maybe, and he just goes off. But Turk with 3 awareness, he's already pretty damn good kick power, but could still use more. And then Rodriguez, we've been trying to get him to 90-plus spin and juke move, which could be this actual upgrade. Doesn't get anything. Gonna go on a limb and say he's not going to get to that. 91 juke move with a +4, which I think is a +3 automatically, but a +4 because of the morale. And then he just needs 2 more spin. Obviously, change direction upgrades we do like as well. So I just need some spin move upgrades so I can go trucking. I might just go trucking anyways, because the higher he gets, the more XP it is per upgrade, and that means less upgrades in general to boost that trucking. So let's head into this game, an 8-4 matchup versus our 6-5 kind of hot Bisons. Here it is, a pretty big matchup. Obviously, they're 8-4, we're 6-5. So this is a game of, I don't know why I thought that was a quarterback. It was like 8 for 9 touchdowns to picks. A lot of long runs, obviously, for Rodriguez. But, a matchup of 2 teams that you never know could end up facing when it's all said and done in the postseason. But, yeah, this is another game to really boost our season where we're like, we're beating some pretty easy teams. But this is not an easy team. This is a team that is very good and obviously has won some games. That looks like a damn good thumbnail as is, to be honest. The Oilers are going to attract some eyes, obviously, and them also winning on top of it definitely helps their brand to grow. Obviously, Jadarius Lewis, pretty decent game last week. Obviously, some incompletions, and, I hate seeing it because the completion percentage is just terrible. But a lot of touchdowns, a lot of yards, so finally a pretty decent game for him after a bunch of mid games. And, of course, as with every game, we kick the ball off first to start this out. Here he is, Justin Fields coming out onto the field. Let's see what his season has looked like. Obviously, it's not going to show rushing numbers, but passing-wise, 20 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 2,100 yards, somewhere around the 60% completion percentage range. So not a bad season by any means for a very versatile quarterback. So, God, that's not going to just beat you through the air, but also get a couple of runs on you, I'd imagine. As they're going to hand it off and get smoked for a loss of 2. Weatherford all over that one. Once again, their O-line is about 80s across the board. Our D-line isn't great, but Ronnie Shelton and Jackson at this point are kind of, decent players. Really good tackle, but a few yards out to the left side for Deontay Johnson. But yeah, they're definitely decent. They're not easy to block guys anymore, and I think they could cause some problems in this one. And over the middle, wide open. Trying to get over there. Forbes gets beat by Nico Collins over the middle of the field for 27 yards on 3rd and 8. Huge opportunity to get off the field and just unfortunately could not do it. They're going to be on our side of the 50. Quick throw to the outside. Get him! And Deontay Johnson kind of fighting forward from the 44-yard line. Free rush, and it is going to be a handoff. He loses the 2 yards they gain. And they're back to square one, but now in this 3rd and 10, Forbes, who got burned on 3rd and 10, getting the tackle there. Jones on the inside. So we at least have DBs on, wide receivers. Cam Jones try to cut over, and who else? Nope, it's not. It's going to be Nick Jones who gets beat by Deontay Johnson. On the 3rd down conversion, they've been really iffy on the first 2 downs, and then 3rd down comes and they just cook. We're out here, and there goes Fields running. Don't know where the hell Hicks is going, but that's going to be a 1st down for Justin Fields. It's their first down gained that wasn't on 3rd down. Yeah, that's... you figure out what the hell I mean there. Over the middle, wide open, not going to get there. He's going to have a little momentum, and the safety's nowhere to be found. It's going to be a touchdown for the Oilers on the first drive. Florence gets involved, and that will be the first points of the game. I don't know where the hell Connor Wilson's doing. Did he, set up camp in the deep end of the end zone and just forget what is why is he not stepping up as soon as that ball's thrown? He's backing up. Bro, where are you going? I don't want to out our guys that are making a little money on the side, but, Connor Wilson at least... Oh, here we go. Forbes, nice return. Trying to cut it left. Can't get it. It's a decent return, but trying to make it look a little more believable that somebody didn't pay you off. But Jadarius Lewis, obviously, statistically, doesn't look terrible, but that completion percentage, man, it's basically 52%. It's not good. Tight up to the line of scrimmage. Was going to throw the ball, but didn't really like it. Oh, he's about to take it deep. That is sus as hell sounding. Pause. About to take the deep shot there, and I don't know who it was. Might have been Christian Wilkins. Somebody got pressure. I was about to say penetration quickly. Running back is wide open. A little overthrown, but Beatty will catch it. Gains about 8. Leighton Vander Esch on the tackle. Surprise, he's still around. Double teaming Wilkins on the inside. Just try and get enough time to get that first down. We do. We get blasted by Leighton, though, who is hammering. This guy's going to get someone hurt out here. Morant. Looks like zone coverage, but we'll see. Maybe not. It's a tough throw, and with more pressure on the way, overthrows him. That is a little bit of a deep shot, though, so I'm not going to completely blame him. A lot of bodies on both sides, but I think we can get something. And Leighton Vander Esch has been a problem. We gained 3, though. At least our run game's positive. Yeah, that's crap talk for you, Mr. Montgomery. I don't care. It's a blitz. Beatty's open. It's not a blitz. Underneath, we're going to see Ronnie Bell get the first down. Leighton Vander Esch, who's usually on it, somehow didn't see that coming, and we get the first down. The outside is basically like, unless the slot corner blitzes, a handoff every day of the week. And he blitz. Oh my God, that's a pick 6. Where is Ronnie Bell going? Or did I play that wrong? Am I supposed to, like, give it a second so you can come to the ball? Ronnie Bell, like, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what happened. I tried to bounce it all the way. Bad play as we gain a yard. The goated play, the screen pass. 3rd and 9. Doesn't always work, but it's worked as of late. They are on this, and the ball had a chance to be caught. He doesn't get it, and this is a long field goal. If there's wind, we can't kick this. I will bring him out there, though, because worst case scenario, we just take the penalty and punt it anyways. Oh, yeah, I don't... With the wind coming at us like that, I think we should try to pin him. You pin him inside the, the 5, and for the most part, you kind of screw their chances anyways. So we're going to let this clock go all the way, and we will we'll punt this thing. All right, let's see how far we kick this out of bounds. I kind of aimed it a little bit further to the left because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to go to touchback. Oh, that's a beautiful kick. I actually thought I aimed it too hard. That would have been through the end zone easily if I didn't. Even if they turn this into a touchdown drive, I can't say that punt was a bad decision because it was so amazing. And it will be a read option. We're out here, though. Great tackle, though, by Malone. Do I really want to trust Wilson one-on-one ever? Probably not. You know, the guy half the time isn't even there. Let alone actually going for, attempting a tackle. Oh, I thought that was over to us. Did he last second change it? Either way, it's going to be, 5 yards gained. Just a really good catch by Everett. It's not really much more to be said. And I don't even know if I want to call this an all-out blitz, but we are blitzing. Oh, my. Just realized it's Cam Jones against Florence. Yeah, I mean, there's 2 routes there for the most part. It's a crosser or that kind of like whip left. Jackson not going to get a push. Weatherford just runs out of the way, and it's Hicks one-on-one. Gets stiff-armed. Wilson, like I said, got to go low. You know, we meet him at the spot perfectly. Spam the A, conservative tackle. He just stiff-arms us. Wilson's an even worse tackler than Hicks, I believe, so I got to go low. It's our only chance to bring them down, and they're already at the 49-yard line, starting at their own 6. This 8-4 team is so far a little bit too much for us, and we're out there. Although I will say that was a great one-on-one hands tackle. Dan Montgomery last week, 79 yards on 20 carries pretty much. I feel like he's going to have a little bit better of a game than that today. We might go all out if there's not a route. Try to swat. I don't know how we didn't get in there. They blocked 6. We had 7, I think. I mean, they got a quarterback as well, so like the math is telling me we should have been in there, and we just didn't get it. Nice move by Jackson. Gets him off his spot. Malone should have a freebie. Chases him down with the speed. It's a loss of 6 on the sack. Good containment, though. You know, a good edge rusher isn't just determined by their ability to pressure the quarterback. It's also their ability to understand the situation and contain. Contain, especially on a guy, against a guy like Fields, you gotta do it. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Not a great offensive performance. Defense hasn't been great either, but we are in a position right now to potentially hold them to 3 and get ourselves back into this one on offense. At the end of the day, they did get the ball first as well, so kind of got to view this as we're going to have one more possession than them, no matter how you want to look at it. There's nobody on anyone. There is nobody on anyone. That's a touchdown. I covered the one guy I could. We were in man coverage, and they all just let him go. That was a press, in fairness. The linebacker just missed. I covered who I could. I would have never got over on the other side anyways, but Florence off the line just burned. All right, I don't want to get all doomy and gloomy, but this needs to be a scoring drive. Let's be real. Let's just be so for real for once. Come on, Shorter. Hit this throw. I mean, that's good. It doesn't need to be out in front of him. Oh, nice move. Not the fastest man in the world. He's tall. Broke the ankles of both of those guys. You just got to get the ball out there, right? You don't need the home run touchdown. I just need the ball to get to the receiver. That's all I'm asking for here. That's a pretty damn good throw as well, considering we were on the run for nothing. 8 yards gain, Leighton Vander Esch, tackle machine. Halfback dive. They're kind of on this. We could audible to this, and if you trust the tight end to win, this could be a touchdown. Nah, I trust for Shorter, who holds on. Great size, great catch, good enough throw. Go with that deep play action again. They do have that corner way off, telling me he's not going to go all the way upfield. Shorter's open. Not by a lot. That's pretty good coverage, but the route's there, and he just misses him. Sitting at that dreaded 50% completion percentage yet again. Double teaming on the DT kind of opens up Nick Bosa. And speaking of opening things up, the run lane open for 20. Beatty, beautiful blocking. Beautiful blocking, and, you know, Tyler Beatty, easy clap. This is a blitz. Beatty could score. Oh, that's a good pickup. Good try. At least you got your hands on it. Don't allow him to pick it. It's not anyone's fault. Not anyone's fault. Just a great defensive play. What can we say? And inside handoff, we're going to gain 2. Got the wheel to the end zone with Bell. That is a really tough route to read, though. No way he covers. I'm trying to like just play defense. We're going to have to kick a field goal. There's no way he covers upfield and then steps into the zig. Not a great set of plays there, but we should at least get onto the board with some points, which we do. They gain 7 yards on offense. It's not a truly elite offense, but there's definitely some playmakers, but their defense is unbelievable. And we don't bring them down, and we're getting smashed up. That's a little bit of a block in the back. No? Literally played prevent by running upfield and got blocked from behind. What is that then? Cam Jones has them for a loss of like 3, and instead they gained 20. Did what I could, man. Got a piece of Fields again, so there's at least some sort of consolation, maybe a chance at a fumble. But right now, our defense is actually getting destroyed. Maybe even worse than our offense, to be honest. That's a great tackle, still holds on. I mean, at this point, I'm almost in like desperation blitz mode. Like we're not getting pressure on our own. And they're finding receivers, so at least if we blitz, we have a chance. Please, Weatherford. No shot! But he gets blasted from behind, holds on, and still gets a first down. This Oilers team is truly elite. We need to force a turnover or something. Ronnie Shelton does a really good job and does the whole thing on his own while Forbes is just standing there. Forbes is standing there. The guy's running right at him. And Ronnie has to break through a double team and then get him on his own. No help. I mean, he's just too fast. He's just too fast. 50 yards. I can't contain a spot. At best, it's Karl Malone that gets the spy. But realistically, like if I spy, I mean, you might as well just not even run a pass rush because we're not going to do anything anyways. Wide open on the run commit. 21-3. All right, we talked about it already. We need the drive to be a score. Oh, we really need the drive to be a score now. Let me tell you that. And just, I mean, not even close. To be fair, the safety's kind of on there as well. But that is just not even close. Is this a game that gets Jadarius benched? From 300 yards and 2 touchdowns to bench. Like, it very well could be. I can't lie. It's a good throw at least. Oh, I just trucked nothing. The guy made a terrible play on the angle, and we could have just ran around him for like an extra 10 probably if I don't do that. Even when I want to blame someone else, it's my fault at times. I love it. That's a pretty good play by the DB. And once again, Rodriguez drops just a gift. I mean, how are you dropping a gift like that? That shouldn't even be possible. Like, what are we doing? I got a slant with a wheel route. That's a great play. Good job. I don't know if someone said something on the sideline too loudly, but Jadarius maybe have heard it. Maybe Jadarius heard some words, and he's not feeling like sitting second fiddle again. A little bit of a blitz. Might have had the crosser, but I'm taking the guarantee. I can't guarantee any. How is that not out of bounds, by the way? But I can't guarantee any throw is going to be made at all. At least if it's short, there's a good chance it gets there. I mean, we were teetering with the idea of, kind of going aggressive, but now it's like you have no choice. Like, you're in a bit of a hole. I had him. Please tell me that's a late hit, for the love of God. Please. Did we get so damn lucky? Oh, my. That is so lucky. Kind of ran out of safety from nothing. There was really no pressure. The guys picked it up perfectly. And it caused the throw to be kind of weird. Throw it away, and it can't. I love bringing a running back blocker who thinks that, he's one of the actual linemen. Like, you don't run up to the offensive line to block for me. Like, what are you doing? Please. Oh, my God. That's freaking crazy. That's freaking crazy, bro. I get it. Pressure. But, like, that's crazy to be missing that. If this is cover 2... I mean, in fairness, that is insane coverage. The ball's on him, though. He might catch it. Leighton was completely turned around because he was beat. And instead, it's a field goal. Yay. I mean, if they get a touchdown before half, I mean, the way we're playing right now, it might not even be a point to bring them out there second half. Just bench everyone and just move on to the next week. Promising drive and just failures. Like, I genuinely don't understand why Jadarius misses all of a sudden so much. See that his defense can make a play. Because this game is not over, but we need something to happen. Okay, that's not helpful. Great freaking hit, but it still holds on, of course. It's Nico. Fields is yet to miss a play. I don't know what you want me to run. Man coverage, zone coverage, don't blitz, do blitz, bring 3, don't bring 6. It don't matter. They're winning. Bring everyone on the line, make it look like it's mid. Drop back. And he's going to run again. This time we're on it. We really need that ball to come out. Maybe I should have played it risky and just hit him. I went for the tackle because there really wasn't much help nearby if he gets away, but if you force a fumble there, that's game-changing because they look like they're going to score here. If we get the stop, maybe we score. Can't get there. What a tackle by Hicks, though. What a tackle by Hicks. I'm bringing Cam on the blitz. He's been a pretty good blitzer for us. I mean, I can't do it all. I can't do it all, man. I have a QB contain. Oh, Lord. At least it looks like it'll only be a field goal. But with 13 seconds left, they can still take a shot. They won't, but... Oh, my. I don't know what I do. If I run a spy, it's got to be someone fast. And it's not going to matter anyways then. 10 seconds left. Miracle. We somehow got a miracle touchdown. That'd be so huge for our chances, but... We have come back from worse. I don't think we've won those games, but we have made it close, I believe. So if they can score 24.5. Maybe we can score 24.5. But then we have to stop them to 0. So it's, you win some, you lose some. This is actually the big deep play action play, isn't it? I mean, if I'm going to do this, I want this to be Morant to the left, to the right. He's the guy with the big play potential, like touchdown big play. He's open. It's a great throw. Try to dive for extra yardage because we're not going to have enough time to run an extra play. But obviously Chad Ryland, I think with the wind actually, is going to have himself a 62-yard chance. Oh, please. Is it in? That's what she said, and it's a field goal. There we go. Okay. I see you, Morant. What a kick from Ryland as well. The Goatland. Obviously, like the majority of our yards passing came from that play. I wonder how much that dive mattered because we were a few yards off. If we don't dive, do we get those extra 2 yards? I don't know. But either way, nice little end there. We got ourselves a field goal again, so 9-24 is doable. The Black Knights versus the Dragons, 9-2 versus 5-6. Dragons trying to get on the board, try to get to 500, maybe make the playoffs. We know all about those struggles of playoffs. The Golden Eagles versus the Tigers. The Golden Eagles winning in a very close win total game. Both teams not really throwing for many yards, though. And then the Thunderbirds versus the Caps. There's another really close game at halftime. Some pretty insane games. Of course, it is for the most part been all Oilers, but we are not out of this just yet. We're missing a couple of fundamental plays that have given up big plays, but At the end of the day, we are absolutely still in this. A touchdown drive here puts it at, what, 16-24? That's a one-possession game. So we just have to have a very strong opening drive here and just play better on defense, simply put. All right, Forbes, you having a kick return touchdown here would also be massively helpful. And we did, I think, about as well as you could. I think we kept the lane that made sense. Morant, I don't know if those are updated numbers, but definitely on par for 1,000, barring an unfortunate injury, obviously. It's definitely not too late to run the ball, but so far the run game just hasn't existed, and maybe wasn't a great play pre-snap anyways. Flanker dig. This is obviously going to be a Ronnie Bell play if it's open. We're going to take those. I was going to say we're going to take those quick yards just to set something up on third down, and nope, can't even hit the simplest throw in the world that I could sit from the couch and hit. A little late on that screen. Good blocking, though, and the screen pass almost never fails. I'll be honest, though. We are one overthrow interception away from benching Jadarius at this point. That's a good throw. I did tell him to throw it in behind because I just didn't want that ball to go out of bounds. I just needed that ball to the receiver. And I will say, most of the time when we miss those throws, it's not because I'm telling him to run, to throw it behind or lead him. I'm throwing it just straight up because I want the ball there. Nice blocking. Beatty gets a few extra with a spin move to the 25. 2 for 33 with Beatty, whereas Rodriguez has 9 on 5. Might just be the looks we're getting here, but Leighton could be leaving Kuntz open. Let's see what we got. Kuntz open, perfect throw. Trucking, fighting, touchdown! With the extra point, we'll be within 1. The power. Kuntz looking like Gronk there, and then has that celebration. That is definitely something. Perfect route, perfect throw, and just runs over him pretty much for the game. Game's first touchdown from us, at least. Like, if you edited the Patriots jersey in, and you told someone that was Gronk making that play, they would not question it. Try to get in there. Wow, I thought he got that. Like, obviously not picked, but I thought his hand was perfectly placed for the knockout. Trying to stop Fields' running ability has been a problem. Got a spy on this play. Yeah, that's a good cutback, and we got blasted by the center. 3 yards gain, though, as Weatherford gets the play there. Going to run our blitzer off that edge, hopefully free. Run to the left is free, though, if they take it. Oh, that's wide open as well. Speaking of, good hit, but to the 35, scoring drive again. I can't press without safety help because they're just going to get the touchdown on us. I can't play off because they'll just throw it underneath. I can't not run a spy or a contain because the quarterback's going to run. Our run lanes have been wide open. I mean, this defense is just getting cooked alive. There's really not much I can do about it. Press man blitz, I guess. And we're not over there, and we get blocked up. And Jackson just does an awful job containing. Once again, another absolute pancake just down the field with the safety, and they're going to regain that 2 possession. I mean, he blocked both of us. I get it. It's safeties versus O-linemen, but he literally blocked both of us. That's crazy. I mean, the run game is kind of dead at this point. Do I like shorter? It's Tariq Woolen out there, though, so... That's a great throw. And Shorter's got some room down the middle of the field to the 35-yard line. Beautiful play. Once again, talking about, hey, he's one bad throw away from being, benched, and yet here we are. See him drive a bigger wedge between himself being benched and, starting as Rodriguez finally gets some blocks, gains 11. The offenses are really showing up now. I don't want to get too crazy and hyping ourselves up, but we're kind of looking good. Play action shorter. This play has been pretty good for us. And I don't know what it is about that route, but Jadarius just cannot throw it. Another similar type play, this time left to right, but we also have the tight end underneath. Looks like a blitz, so I don't know if we're going to get the time. They do bring an extra rusher. Morant's open and overthrown again. Holy crapper. I mean, I kind of feel this is 4-down territory. I don't think field goals do the job anymore. Defense isn't making a stop. And that's a great play. Kuntz, one-on-one. Maybe should have went power. I just don't know. I don't think his this vertical sideline is great. If he's one-on-one with a guy directly in front of him, yeah, I'm trucking every day of the week. But that look, I don't know. I did feel like it made more sense to try and juke back Oh, great play by the DT. That's going to be a few yards to the 3. And I kind of want to throw the ball because I feel like running the ball is just not going to get us this score. Just feels like it. Shorter, wide open. Finally, an easy throw. We actually convert. Back on the board. Down by 1 possession again. Aggressiveness is keeping us in this game. Our defense is doing nothing to keep us in this game, though, to be fair. Why is... Oh, come on. How are we not... Hello, guys? Does the whole team need to be benched? How in the world is that a first down? We have got to do better. Oh, of course he holds on. At this point, you know, knocking the ball away on first down, it does nothing for me. We need to take the ball away. We're just not going to stop them. We got to get a pick. And I can't get out there. Get vertical, Riley. I went for the strip just because I want it. Once again, I want that ball. He's getting enough yards for the field goal. I need the ball. Run the blitz. And, I mean, how is he gaining yards there? Oh, my. Show me some promise. Make a stop. Do something, defense. And we're in there. And we can't tackle him. He gains extra yards. I mean, you got to go all out now. 3rd and 2. Oh, now I can't go all out. I really don't like where we are here, but whatever. And there is nobody on their guy. Good job, Cam. Way to go, Cameron. I mean, what a hit. That's going to be another Oilers touchdown. I stay literally as central as possible while trying to cover my flat. And it's just, he's so open. I mean, great timing and just another bad throw. 50% completion again. These throws are throws. Trying to throw the game. And there goes Leighton. No, nice slip off. Rodriguez creating something down the sideline to the 40. What a play. There you go, big fella. You carry. Don't let anyone else feel bad. Well, that's a pretty good throw. Went for the possession down to the 15. There we go. 4th quarter, and this has been just a back-and-forth gunslinger battle, but they've just held on to that 2 possession too much. Look at the yards. They have way more rushing, but passing yards, we do have them beat. But gunslinger back and forth or not, we actually have to finish the job and actually get into the end zone. We've done it as of late, but it has been far from guaranteed. Throw it away. I maybe should have just taken the tight end right away, but I thought I had maybe a touchdown throw in there. I just thought we weren't going to get much on that that play to the tight end, a few yards. Damn, dude. We're running QB spies on Jadarius Lewis. Tyler Beatty. I don't know if I missed him. I really want to run a streak here. I don't know how they're going to play this, though. Go routes. Good throw. There you go, Kuntz. I think they actually anticipated screen for once, and we just beat them. Zone coverage at all against us is crazy, but on 3rd down, I mean, they just threw there. That could have been the game-sealing defensive play, but instead, we're back to the same situation as before. Running back's open. I mean, I can't cover everyone. Good tackle, but that's still 7, and he has missed 0 throws. 20 for 20. Justin Fields is apparently the GOAT. What can I say? Best quarterback we've ever played. And there's just nobody there. Good tackle. I actually tried to pull off the DB as well that had to cover him manually, you know, one-on-one, and I just couldn't get there in time, so unfortunately just didn't make the play. And good teamwork. He only gains 2 this time. It's like our best defensive play since the first 2 that went for 2 for negative a few yards. They're saying that we definitely need to be covering receivers on this play, so we'll see. Good D, Forbes. 3rd and 8. Could we actually have a stop? I think you go, even though I think we gave up a touchdown last time, I think you go mid. I think you have no choice. Oh, I couldn't get off in time. Rush! We're out here! No way. Yes! Sacked! Malone! Fields almost did it again. Also, he had his first incompletion last play before that as well. 8 minutes left, and we have the ball only down 8. Oh, my. We finally made a stop. Finally. And even then, he almost got out of it. And Damari tries to do something crazy. Gets to 29. 7 minutes to get 8 points. It's been a crazy one. Ooh, our tight end is in the zone as well. And nice blocking. Rodriguez gains 12. Play action spot. I think we actually had I think it was Morant that was on that route, in fairness. But we had that route to the outside and just missed the throw. Well, some things never change, huh? A lot of players up. Could be a blitz. Kuntz is my quick read. Nobody on him either. Kuntz gets the first down easy as they come. Right guard Belzer, by far our best right guard, is now injured. That's not fun. Do we have enough time to throw this? We'll see. Taking the under. What is genuinely wrong with Rodriguez? Like, what is genuinely wrong with him? It's crazy to think, inside zone, but I believe. Yeah, I believe that we had the matchups. He's got some speed to the outside. Tries a stiff arm. Gets about 20. Thank God he's running the ball well. I mean, like, muscle cramps, fair enough. A week ago is like all receiving. Now he can't catch a freaking cold. Pitch to the right. I mean, double team Nick Bosa. Maybe you have a chance. I feel like we have the numbers. That's pretty good blocks. And didn't really get that, but 8 yards is 8 yards. Problem is they're obviously going to have the ball no matter what, so I kind of want to score rather soon here if possible, just to give ourselves another chance in case they do, get the touchdown or we don't get the 2 point, whatever it may be. Up the sideline. How? In what? Is that not Mike Hilton? Isn't he like 2'4"? In what world? They are so tight to the line here. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like this. Good blocking. Nice truck. 100 yards in the game for Rodriguez. And about 100 drops as well. It's seemingly harder and harder to get this damn touchdown now. That's open. What is that throw? And because he's in the zone, he holds on. And it will now be a 2-point conversion to tie the game. Oh, this is not the play I thought it was. Okay, we can do this. I would probably rather have Shorter just run this. Zig Morant. Obviously, Rodriguez is my main route. That's a tough one. And it's a dot! All tied up, 38 all. Beautiful. What have these last 2 weeks become? Oh, my. And good blitz off the edge. Hicks stopping him to 0 yards on the reader. Cam Jones to the line of scrimmage. Moving him over a little bit just to see if we can get a freebie. Off the line. Not going to get him. And that is going to be... Would he spin around? A big play to the 49. 1 whole incompletion this whole game so far. Maybe he throws 1 incompletion to the wrong team. That's all I'm asking. All it takes is 1. And we're not going to get out there. Try to strip them just because I felt like at this point we almost want them to score. We win the game on a touchdown 2-point perhaps. As it sure as hell doesn't look like we're going to stop them from scoring on this drive. So if they can get to like the 10-yard line and then it's like we stop them for the touchdown / field goal. Okay, 3rd and 1. I'm just saying there's a chance. Yeah, that's the way I feel like it's going to be. But we're obviously coming all out. I'm not even going to like play over top. I'm just gunning it. And we're on that. That's a stop. I think they might have to punt this. They went read option. Yeah, they're going to have to punt. The choke. We have the ball now tied up. The ball's at the 5, though, in fairness. All right. I mean, the way I look at this, though, is if we punt the ball, they win the game. So I don't want to be too aggressive to the point where we, like, throw a pick, but I also feel like punting the ball is basically the same thing. And nice blocks. There goes Rodriguez. Want to beat. Not really. Yeah, the other guy, but there we go to the 22. Nice little gainer. Might take us to the 2-minute warning. We're in a really good spot to actually come back and win. This is kind of insane. If I can hike this, I will. I was about to say Morant 1-on-1. I'm going to trust the press beat. Let's see if Ronnie Bell has that goatness in him. Although there's literally no one on Kuntz, no? They've left this open all game long. I don't know what they're doing. 50% completion percentage, but yards and touchdowns-wise, Jadarius B. cooking. One more passing touchdown. Maybe he is player of the week. That's a really bad throw, and please tell me it's another late hit. We might have just got bailed out again. That was a really bad decision. Please tell me it's another late hit. Because we were getting tackled a little late. It looks like Dexter Lawrence might have got called for it, and we get bailed out again. The ref ball is real. That's just a tough play to make. And we can maybe just play for the field goal now. Ooh, maybe not. We just got smoked. Do I really trust the run game? I really don't trust the pass game either, to be fair. I'm going to let this clock go, though. Here it is. Trap play with a double team on Dexter. Able to kind of bounce it, get a few yards. They're not calling timeouts? Okay. I mean, I'll take a field goal, a deep, long, juicer field goal for the chance to win, and then the worst case is, unless they block it, we go to OT. I mean, I'm down with that. I mean, I think they're also a little worried that if we pass the ball, we've been decent in the pass game. We've been 50-50, but when that ball does actually get to its target, we're in a decent spot. I mean, it's pretty much impossible to get the first down here on, 3rd and 11, so I should have hiked this a little bit sooner. Oh no, we lost a yard. Actually, like a yard and a half. Well, back-to-back games to potentially win it on a 59-yard field goal. And, of course, both times will be a nice. Can Chad Ryland move to GOAT status again? I already had a 62-yarder today. It's GOAT status. I don't know. And it's good! Ryland does it again! Huge kicks this game, a huge game winner last week as well, and an unbelievable game where we make the comeback and win. Down 24-9 at half, and we win 41-38 despite all the incompletions, despite the terrible defense. We do just enough to pull out the dub. And that is game of the year. I mean, you can't really deny that's game of the year. We beat a team that had one incompletion, I believe, through how many attempts? 23 attempts, one incompletion. Fields probably still will be player of the week, but Lewis cooking. Actually, I don't even know which conference each team is in. It said battle of the conferences. I don't know, but it's a huge win nonetheless. Jadarius' yards and touchdowns look good, and he didn't throw a pick, but 50% completion percentage is so bad. Rodriguez cooked up that huge stiff arm on Leighton Vander Esch to break open a big run was nice. Fields, obviously, and Montgomery were great on the ground. Receiving, Kuntz was unbelievable. Florence was pretty good. Deontay Johnson was pretty good for them. Morant had some plays. Shorter definitely had some plays. Rodriguez dropped 2 passes. I felt like it was more than that, but apparently only 2. Pass rush, they were pretty good at. Malone, a lot of coverage sacks more than anything, or forcing, the quarterback into him, really. And then no interceptions, surprisingly. And then a huge dub. 2 upgrade points, Weatherford and Riley Moss. Weatherford, he does kind of roam on his own, so we're going to go with the play coverage, or pass coverage. 3 to zone coverage is really good. He's now 70 zone coverage, 73 block shed. Would have loved to see that man coverage come up a little bit, but he's actually not a bad player by any means. And then Riley Moss, he is already pretty good at man coverage, but slot upgrades usually give you a little bit of both anyways, and it's usually a great upgrade. 2 to man, 1 to press, 1 to play rec, 1 to change direction, 1 to awareness. 79 man, 72 zone is still pretty fair, so going to keep upgrading slot probably until it becomes really a problem. Discrepancy-wise, but 7-5 now for our Bisons. Don't know what the Orbits or Elks are going to do, but no matter what, 2.5 games ahead of them, and we have the Monarchs. Seen some Monarchs and Dragons games go a little high in scoring at times, so we'll see what happens there, but what an unbelievable comeback. If you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I really do appreciate continued support on the channel. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PKR Plays for non-Madden content. Still don't know what series I'm going to do. I'll probably have a poll up sooner or later that I will strip on for, dollar bills. But, and then you guys can kind of vote on what game is potentially next. But that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video, which, there'll pretty much always be another one the next day. Or depending on what day it is, like I said, if this was a Sunday, it would be a rebuild later. If it's a Saturday, then a rebuild tomorrow. But until the next video, see ya!